TEKS 5A, Combining Like Terms, Notes. So the first thing we're going to look at is the vocabulary. So the vocabulary words we have today are terms, like terms, coefficient, and constant. So to better define these terms, I'm going to give you guys an example. So let me write out this example. Let's see, 4x squared plus 5y plus 5x squared plus 2y plus 5. So this is my example here, and this is how we're going to define this vocabulary. So terms, choose a different color, terms right here is every individual piece that is separated by either a plus or a minus sign. So it's each piece are called terms. Like terms are the terms that have similar variables. So like terms would be, for example, 4x squared and 5x squared because they both have x squareds. It would also be 5y and 2y because they both have the same y variable. Okay, coefficient. Coefficient are the numbers in front of the variables. So the number in front of this term here is 4. So the coefficient in front of this one is 5. In front of this one is 5. In front of this term is 2. Lastly, if we have a number that's all by itself, that's called a constant. So the only constant we have here is the 5 right at the end because it's the only one that does not have a variable attached to it. The only one that does not have a variable attached to it. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Example 1 says 2n minus 4 plus 3n plus 10. So first, we need to find our like terms. So remember, it's the ones with with similar variables. So I have 2n plus 3n. I'm going to write that here. 2n plus 3n. And then my other similar one is just my constants. -4 and +10. So I'm going to write -4 plus 10. So now once I have my like terms, I'm going to add them together. So for this one, 2n plus 3n is equal to 5n. We just added the coefficients. And -4 plus 10 is equal to 6. So when I combine these two together, I get my answer, 5n plus 6. Okay. Next example. I have 5n squared plus 3n minus 10 minus 10n squared. So my common like terms here is 5n squared and -10n squared. Notice that my other ones that are left, my 3n and my -10, are completely separate. They do not have any like terms in common, so we're just going to write those separate. So like I said, 5n squared minus 10n squared, and then I have 3n and -10. So the only thing I need to combine here is my 5n squared minus 10n squared, and that is going to give me -5n squared. So I'm going to, for my answer, just combine these three terms. Just write them all right next to each other. And that is my answer. Notice that I didn't combine 3n with that -10 because they do not have the same variable. 3 has an n, negative 10 has nothing. Okay, next example. I have x cubed minus 2xy plus y squared plus 9xy minus 3x cubed. So my x cubes are with my x cubes. So x cubed minus 3x cubed. Then I have my xy's with my xy's. Negative 2xy plus 9xy. And then I just have my y squared by itself. So then when I combine it, I have 1x cubed minus 3x cubed, which is negative 2x cubed. And then negative 2xy plus 9xy, which is 7xy. And then just my y squared. So I'm just going to combine all those together, just write them all next to each other. And that's my answer. So we're just taking our original problem and shortening it by combining all terms that are similar. Okay, last example. I have x to the fifth plus 2x to the third minus 4x to the fifth plus 3x plus 6x to the third. So x to the fifth, negative 4x to the fifth. Those are both similar terms. Let me write that down. Okay, then I have 2x to the third plus 6x to the third. Those are similar terms. And then I have 3x all by itself. So if I simplify these, 1x to the fifth minus 4x to the fifth is negative 3x to the fifth. 2x cubed plus 6x cubed is 8x cubed, and then 3x. So I have negative 3x to the fifth plus 8x cubed plus 3x, and that's my answer. So you guys can go on and continue on with the assignment.